Oftentimes, we get questions about all of the items that are sitting behind us. People want to know, what is all of that stuff? Well, in this video, we're going to cover all of that. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're going to take a look at all of the items that sit behind us, and then we're going to cover all of the hot toys that surround us on either side. And then we got a bunch of stuff that actually sits above us that we don't typically show off in our videos because we kind of cut it right about here. I don't like it to go too far above. Come down here, you'll see that there's a Cos Baby Yoda and a Cos Baby Mandalorian. And then we have a custom Abominable Toys Chomps that Heather picked up for me. And this is a comic book Thanos.
Yes, it was done by RJ Designs.
And then there's a Ghastly, which we have a toy coming very soon of Ghastly. We have some Thanos sodas. We have this awesome Conan as Iron Man. That came from our good pal, Danny from Australia. We have this Stan Lee, Iron Studios Minico. So he's pretty cool. He says Excelsior right there on the front. He's sweet.
Yeah, our good friend Brianna sent that to us.
And then there's a Marvel Zombies Thanos back there. He's one of my favorites, made by our friend Jacques. Then hidden back here is a Skeletor on Throne. We have Iron Man and Tony Stark sodas. And the Tony Stark is actually the Chase. He's a cool one. And then we have a Treasure Skeleton, glow in the dark, from our friend Brian Spears, who traded us. He was really, really good to us this year. We really like that one. Then we have this Mickey Mouse. That's the, what's it, Diamond Series?
Mm-hmm. Sorcerer Mickey. Yeah, our friend Carl Wilson gifted that to you.
And then we have this Barely Available, Barely Lives. Probably my favorite Barely Available ever made. There's a Hot Heat Barely Available. Then there's this Scare Glow Soda Common. We have a Marty McFly, Plutonium Edition, and I think he was limited to 3K. I think that's what the sticker says there. We have him in a $7 a pop shield armor, and that thing is amazing.
Yes, it is. We need to do another updated video on those.
And then Completely Corey, another YouTube channel, made these photos of Heather and I, which I think are great. They're pop versions of us.
Yes, he also made us chases, but they're sitting on my desk.
And then we have this little Boo Hollows guy. He's cool. Ron English Freddy's. Actually, I have both of them sitting here. One was released on Funko Shop and one was released in NYCC. There's a 500 count James Gunn back there that I traded for a long time ago.
Remember when I told Dave Bautista the story about how we came to get that James Gunn and he hated his whole life?
Yeah. Then we have these tiny ghost dog and cat. I don't even know what they're called.
I don't know, but they're adorable.
Yeah, the skeleton dog and cat, they're cool. And then we have another Barely Available back here. We have this Deadpool Funko Pop back here from the Marvel Collector's Core box. We have this Abernathy Customs Thanos. He's a Galaxy Thanos, and that is one of my favorite pieces. He is amazing looking. Abernathy Customs does really, really, really cool work. The Snake Plissken from New York Comic Con, the 1,000 pieces back there. He's a cool one. And then my very favorite Tiny Ghost ever made. I think this one is so cool looking. He's so evil. And then some of my other favorites, there's a Megatron and Starscream, and back there we actually have the signed versions from $7 a pop.
They do their signature series every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss those.
And then we have the Black Widow sodas. We have the Chase and the Common. There's the Captain America in chair. That one's from Marvel Collector Core a little while back. Abominable Toys Chomp. This is the Skeletal Chomp. This one actually came from New York Comic Con 2019. And then I think this is my only fig pin that I own. Well, I think I also own a Thanos somewhere.
Yeah, you own the Thanos, the big one.
And that is one of the pieces that started the entire channel. It's a Proto Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming sent to us by Funko because I had won Marvel Collector Core Fan of the Month 2017. And then we have Papa Emeritus 2 from the band Ghost, one of our very favorite bands. There's a 3,000 count Rocketeer soda, one of my favorite sodas I think ever made up to this point. And then we have a Critter, and that guy's from Monstars. It took me a while to find him, but I found him on eBay for $25, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Full Chrome Mandalorian from overseas. This is a Funko Pop that was hard to get, and I was just so lucky to order it on a website about a year ago. This is Mega Man, created by our friend Jacques Morgan, and as you can tell, he's wearing an Infinity Gauntlet, and he also has the blaster. So this is the Infinity Mega Man. He's amazing. He looks sort of like Thanos, has Thanos colors. We have these 3 skeletal tiny ghosts, which are great. Papa Emeritus 4. There's a Hulk from Funko HQ, and then some Thor Dorbs. Another skeleton Abominable Toys Chomp. Godzilla, which is the black and white Godzilla, but he has a little bit of purple on his back. He's a cool one. And then all the way back there is Static Shock. All right, so now we're on top of one of our shelves here.
Whoa, on top.
Moff Gideon is up there. Freddy Funko as Ant-Man is up there from our good pal Jason Swoboda. Spider-Man signed by Stan Lee. Mandalorian Chrome Red. And then Mandalorian, I don't know what version that is. Oh, that's one with him on a jetpack. And then some big Cos babies, which are some of my favorites. That is Thor, Iron Man, and Cap with the Marvel Legends hammer sitting behind them. Valkyrie on horse. 18-inch Groot, and signed Yondu by Michael Rooker. And yes, it does say, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." And then another custom by our friend Jacques Morgan. This is a Ghost Rider Venomized with lights built inside of it. He is really cool looking. We have a Wacky Wobbler, Red Skull. We have a Bounty Hunter Sank, a Doctor Doom Wacky Wobbler. There's the Mandalorian, the 10-inch with Baby Yoda. Then there's a Lego ship from Mandalorian. That's the Razor Crest. Mandalorian on Bantha, Jason Voorhees mini right there. Then there's the 2-pack set from Pop in a Box with Morgan and Tony Stark. The 2-pack of the twins from WandaVision. And then in the very back right there is the zombie Wolverine. I didn't want to collect all of those because there's way too many and it takes up way too much space.
But you did.
Well, I got one of them because he was on sale.
That's not an excuse.
It is an
Still
excuse.
Taking up space no matter.
It's an excuse! All right, so here are the Hot Toys. This is Captain America from Endgame, Iron Man from Endgame, Iron Spider from Infinity War. Then there's a Spider-Man right there, and that one's from Far From Home, a Far From Home / Homecoming Spider-Man with the homemade suit. Doctor Strange in a really cool pose in my opinion. Stan Lee from Guardians 2. The very first Captain Marvel from the Captain Marvel film. Thanos from Endgame, one of my favorites. Spider-Man from Homecoming. Star-Lord from Infinity War. Homecoming Iron Man. Infinity War Thanos. And Mark 7 Iron Man, which believe it or not is my least favorite of all the Iron Man figures that I own. And then we have a ton of Chomps. As you can see, they're all back here. And then at the very end, we actually have our customs. I made a Krampus and Heather made a Pennywise, as you can see back there. That's a really cool one. He even has the really big, like, shoes, which I thought was kind of cool. Heather added all the cool touches to it. We have an 18-inch Pikachu that Heather, I think you got that for like, what, $15 or something?
Something like that.
Then we have this Infinity War Infinity Gauntlet that's also made by our friend Jacques Morgan. There we go, look at that. Man, he did a brilliant job on that thing. Sitting next to the Infinity War Infinity Gauntlet from Marvel Legends. There's the regular version of the comic book Thanos that I have. There's Thanos back there. He's made by, I think he's called Mad Titan. And I can't remember who he's made by. He's a Sideshow piece. Oh, Unruly Industries. We have the City Lights Neon, Godzilla, and King Kong. And then a Diamond Select Thanos. And he looks awesome. He even has the Tesseract in his hand. All right, here's a Sideshow Ghost Rider. I actually had to put a new body on him because his other body broke in half. And this body is so bad, he has to be on a stand. So I got to get a new body for him at some point. There's my Ultra Damaged Winter Soldier Hot Toys. He's such an awesome Hot Toys, but I got to replace that jacket at some point. There's a Sideshow Red Skull, which is one of my favorites. Sideshow Captain America. And Scarlet Spider, which is a really cool Hot Toys figure. If you don't have a Hot Toys figure, you love Spider-Man, this is the one you want to get. His posability is amazing. Down here we have the T-800 from the very first Terminator film, another favorite of mine. We have a 3-0 Negan. We have the first version of the Mandalorian. And then back there's the Baby Yoda that comes with the Beskar armor Mandalorian. And as you can see, we have another little Baby Yoda, aka the child, sitting back there. And then a Black Series Mandalorian helmet. There's the Loki figure that I took a picture of recently and posted on Instagram. He's from Ragnarok, Infinity War Thor, Ragnarok Stan Lee, from our good pal Dean Blockley, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. These guys are so cool looking. I love these figures, especially that Wasp. Here's a Galactus that's blocking Godzilla and King Kong from the new film.
Why is he blocking them, Chris?
Because he keeps falling down and losing his head. I had him sitting on top of the shelf, but he fell over. Baby Yoda Hot Toys, life size. This thing is amazing. And then we have a couple Stormtroopers and a Galaxy Thanos that we got from a friend of ours.
I thought I got rid of Baby Yoda.
No. Baby Yoda lives, Heather.
You know, like, got rid of him?
No, he lives. So what did you guys think of our tour of all the things sitting behind us? At some point, we're going to do a tour of the entire room, but right now it's sort of a disaster.
That's because Chris doesn't know how to clean.
That's actually right. I'm pretty bad at that.
You'd be better if you weren't so lazy.
I'm not lazy.
You are so lazy.
No, I'm not. You're lazy.
Why does my room look fine?
I have a good answer for that.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about everything you saw in this video and more in the comment section down below.
What was your favorite piece?
In every video, we like to thank 4 of our patrons for all of their support. And in this video, we want to thank Brian Barrick, Broken Pikachu Tail, and Carl Hale. Thank you guys for your continued support, and thanks to all of our patrons for their support. We appreciate every one of you. Guys, don't forget, $7 a pop has a mystery grill box every Sunday at 3 p.m. and you don't want to miss out on that. Their boxes are full of awesomeness. Candy, a scratch off, and a Funko Pop. Head over to mysterygrill.com to find out more. All right, it's that time again. Remember, as always, we hunt together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.